Hello everybody, mega goal number 1, first secondary, unit 5, did you hurt yourself? 1, listen and discuss pages 68 and 69. Now let's take a look at the objectives. Number 1, listen to the text to answer the questions. Number 2, read and give the meaning of the new words. And number 3, discuss the lesson. راح نسمع عشان نجاوب على الأسئلة. برضو راح نقرأ ونعطي المعنى الصحيح للكلمات. وأيضا راح نناقش الدرس. So unit number 5 is called Did you hurt yourself? هل آذيت نفسك? Please move on to pages 68 and 69. Unit number 5 again is called Did you hurt yourself? So the title of this unit is Did you hurt yourself? Now let's start with the vocab. The first one is document. Documents. Okay, documents means important papers. Misjudge. When you misjudge something, it means that you judge incorrectly. Encounter, meet. Severe, extreme or very bad. Rude gesture means impolite hand signals. Verbal abuse means very strong or unpleasant words spoken to another person. Now you can take a minute or two to think about the most common accidents. They may occur at home or anywhere. ممكن تاخذون دقيقة أو دقيقتين تفكرون في أكثر الحوادث الشائعة أو المنتشرة. ممكن تكون هذه الحوادث في المنزل وبرضو ممكن تكون أيضا في أي مكان. So you can take a minute or two to think about the most common accidents, and of course you're welcome to leave it in the comment box below. Now please move on to page 68 and 69 and get ready to listen to common accidents. Okay, and afterwards you are supposed to tell in which pictures did the people hurt themselves. How can they prevent that from happening? And in which pictures were the people not hurt and why weren't they hurt? في أي الصور أذوا الناس أنفسهم وفي أي الصور لم يؤذوا أنفسهم. وكيف نحمي أنفسنا من إن احنا نؤذي أنفسنا. So get ready right now to listen and afterwards of course we will discuss it. Now get ready to listen and afterwards of course we will discuss it. So did you hurt yourself?
Unit 5. Did you hurt yourself? Pages 68 and 69. 1. Listen and discuss. Common accidents.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I'm okay.
Because he was wearing a helmet and knee pads, he didn't hurt himself.
Ouch! I got a shock. So did I.
They didn't turn off the electricity, so they got a shock.
The driver wasn't injured.
Neither was his friend.
They didn't hurt themselves because they were wearing seatbelts.
How did you cut yourself?
I tried to open the can with a knife.
If you use the wrong equipment, you might hurt yourself.
So now let's stop here and discuss each accident separately, and of course we will discuss as well how you can prevent yourself from getting hurt or how you can prevent it from happening. Okay, now in the first picture he was skateboarding and fortunately he didn't hurt himself because he was wearing a helmet كان يرتدي خوذة and a knee pads. So that's why he didn't hurt himself. So here he got an electric shock, okay, because so he got a shock because they didn't, or they got a shock, or he got a shock. Anyways, they didn't turn on the electricity, so they got a shock. لأنهم طبعا ما طفوا الكهرباء فتعرفون الشوك اللي هي اللي ممكن تكون الصدمة بسبب الكهرباء أو الكهرباء. Now the driver wasn't injured, luckily يعني ما تأذى, because neither neither his friend neither was his friend. Why? Because so they didn't hurt themselves because they were wearing seat belt. Okay, so seat belt. Now in this picture, the lady over here hurt herself actually because she said that she tried to open the can with a knife, so she cut herself because she used the wrong equipment. She tried to open the can with a knife. استخدمت equipment الغلط, يعني حاولت تفتح العلبة بسكين. Of course you should use a can opener, in this case. So you have to be careful, especially in the kitchen, not to use the wrong equipment. So right now you will be listening to the most common causes of automobile crashes. الأسباب الكثيرة أو الشائعة اللي تسبب حوادث السيارات. So right now get ready to listen to the most common causes of automobile crashes, and of course later on we will discuss it and summarize it. So get ready to listen to the most common causes of automobile crashes.
The most common causes of automobile crashes. An average of 20 Saudi Arabian residents die on the country's roads each day, according to a report by the Saudi General Directorate of Traffic. Approximately 1.35 million people die each year on the world's roads, or one person every 25 seconds. 1. Distracted drivers. Many accidents occur when drivers don't pay attention and take their eyes off the road. Many occur when drivers are talking on their cell phones, adjusting the radio or CD player, or reading maps or even newspapers or other documents. 2. Driver fatigue. Drowsy and tired drivers are a danger. They may misjudge traffic situations, fall asleep at the wheel, or go off the road. The most common time to encounter tired drivers is between 11 p.m. and 8 a.m. 3. Speeding. Speeding increases the risk of crashing, reduces the amount of time necessary to avoid a crash, and makes the crash more severe if it occurs. 4. Aggressive driving. Here are some characteristics of aggressive drivers. They ignore the safety of others and take risks, such as by tailgating, driving too close to the driver in front, using rude gestures or verbal abuse, and not obeying traffic signs. 5. Bad weather. Heavy rain, snowstorms, sandstorms, high winds, and fog make driving more difficult. Drivers may have trouble seeing the road clearly. Drivers should slow down and, if necessary, pull off the road until the conditions improve.
Okay, so right now we have listened to the most common causes of automobile crashes. Now let's read the introduction all together. An average of 20 Saudi Arabian residents die on the country's road each day, according to a report by the Saudi General Director of Traffic. Approximately 1.35 million people die each year on the world's roads, or on one person every 25 seconds. طبعا هنا تقريبا 20% من السكان أو المقيمين في المملكة العربية السعودية يموتون بسبب الحوادث. يعني 20% من سبب الوفيات تكون الحوادث طبعا each day في كل يوم. طبعا هذا يعني تقرير report by the Saudi General Director of Traffic. تقريبا في العالم 1.35 million people, 1.35 مليون شخص في العالم يموتون بسبب الحوادث طبعا على الطرق, or one person every 25 seconds. تخيلوا شخص واحد كل 25 ثانية. And why is that? What causes these accidents? The first one, distracted driver, السائق اللي يكون فيه شيء يشتت انتباهه. Many accidents occur when drivers do not pay attention and take their eyes off the road. Many occur when the drivers are talking on their cell phones, adjusting their radio or CD player, or reading maps or even newspapers or other documents. A distracted driver مثلا في أشياء تشتت انتباهه وبالتالي ما ينتبه للطريق، فما يكون عينهم على الطريق. فمثلا لما يحاولوا يجري مكالمة تليفونية أو يحاولوا مثلا يضغطون على الراديو أو السي دي بلاير، يبغون مثلا يغيرون القناة أو يغيرون التراك، أو ممكن إنهم يحاولون يقرؤون الخرائط أو الصحف أو وثائق أخرى. So this is one of the reasons behind car crashes or automobiles crashes. Also driver fatigue اللي هو السائق المرهق. Drowsy and tired drivers are a danger. They may misjudge traffic situations, fall asleep at the wheel, or go on the road. The most common time to encounter tired drivers is between 11 p.m. and 8 a.m. طبعا السائق اللي يكون نعسان أو تعبان طبعا يكون طبعا خطر على الطريق، ممكن يسيء حكم الترافيك سيتويشن، وبرضه ممكن يغطون في النوم وهم وهم لما يكونون يسوقون. طبعا الحوادث معظمها تحصل لما يكون السائق تعبان، عادة بين الساعة 11 مساء و8 صباحا. So driver fatigue. أكيد السرعة speeding. Speeding increases the risk of crashing, reduces the amount of time necessary to avoid a crash, and makes the crash more severe if it occurs. طبعا السرعة تزيد من يعني خطورة ان الواحد يسبب حادث او يصطدم. برضو لما يكون الواحد جدا سريع ما يكون عنده الوقت الكافي انه يحاول يتجنب هذا الكراش، هذا الاصطدام. وطبعا لما يحصل برضو الاصطدام يكون جدا شديد severe. Now aggressive driver السائق العدواني. Okay, here are some of the characteristics of aggressive drivers. بعض الصفات. They ignore the safety of others and take risks. يهملون جدا أهمية أهمية الأمن للآخرين، وأهمية أن الآخرين يكونون بأمان، وبرضو يأخذون خطورة take risks. Such as by tailgating. Okay, tailgating, driving too close to the driver in front. tailgating اللي هي لما يكون مثلا ما يترك السائق بينه وبين السائق الآخر مسافة أمان، فيكون كأنه ملتصق فيه. Using rude gesture or verbal abuse and not obeying traffic signs. طبعا ممكن يستخدمون rude gestures اللي هي الإيماءات الغير رائقة، و verbal abuse as well اللي هو بالكلام اللفظ. طبعا and they do not obey traffic signs. لا مثلا إذا كانت الإشارة حمراء they still go on, they do not obey the road. Okay, so مثل ما يقولون يقطعون الإشارة. طبعا هذا يكون أحيانا بيسمونه الترافيك ريج، اللي يكون عندهم غضب لما يكونوا في الترافيك. Anyways, now let's move on to the next one, which is bad weather. Again, all of these are some of the reasons that may cause automobile crashes. Bad weather اللي هو طبعا الجو السيء. Heavy rain, snowstorms, sandstorms, high winds and fog make driving more difficult. طبعا يكون المطر جدا heavy rain يعني تمطر بغزارة، العواصف الثلجية، العواصف الترابية، الغبار مثلا، الرياح، وبرضو الفوق اللي هو الضباب، ممكن تخلي ان وقت اللي الواحد يسوق يكون very difficult، صعب جدا. Drivers may have trouble seeing the road clearly. Drivers should slow down and if necessary pull on the road until the condition improve. طبعا ممكن يكون في صعوبة في رؤية الطريق، فعشان كذا مفروض في هذه الحالة إنه يكون الدرايفر السائق يا إما إنه يخفف السرعة، أو إذا استلزم الأمر يتنحى جانب الطريق ويوقف كليا completely stop لين ال condition or the weather conditions improve حتى يتحسن الجو. Now these are the most common causes of automobile crashes. I hope that you have understood them all. أتمنى أنكم فهمتوهم. Now let's move on to the quick check. As for the vocabulary, you are asked to list the verbs that refer to injuries such as hurt or injuries. الكلمات اللي تشير إلى الأذى مثل hurt or injuries. Shock. You can just go back to the text ترجعون للنص and you list the verbs that refer to injuries تشير إلى الجروح. For example, cut, hurt, shock, and so on. Let's do the comprehension question all together. You have 5 statements and you are asked to answer either with true or false. True معناها صح, false معناها خطأ. The skateboarder didn't hurt himself because he had knee pads. And this is luckily is true. Neither of people who were working on the electronic device got a shock. So this is false. Actually, they got a shock. The people in the car were hurt. This is false. They weren't because they were wearing seat belts. The woman cut herself trying to open a can. This is true, and she used a knife to open the can. Most road accidents are caused by the drivers themselves. معظم الحوادث بسبب السائقين أنفسهم. And this is true. Now we have reached the end of the lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed our lesson. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hit the like button. If you have a question regarding this lesson, you are welcome to leave it in the comment box below. Till next time, have a good one.